Hello. On this session, we will show you the new wizard of the Auto3P Horizon system. If you go to the settings of the personal user setting, under the Data Tools tab, you can find a new configuration, the new catalog interface style. You can always go back to the classic interface of the catalog, and it will be like the old interface that you know till now. When you click and check this checkbox, will appear the new wizard of the multicut. Let's go and see now the new interface of this wizard and the conventions. We will go to the repair quote service. Under the repair quote, when you open the details, clicking on the details button, you will find the new wizard. You can recognize the wizard when you have the yellow line with the navigation bar in the upper screen. To start the new wizard process, we will have to put down the mandatory information. In this case, it's the registration code. We can make some example, and we can put down also the other information that are optional. After we did this, we can go next with the button. The next step will be the search of the brand and model. In this case, we will have two options to search for the brand or the model. One of them is from a lookup search from a list. Writing a text inside this field, you can find all the models that are relevant for this brand, in this case Peugeot. Otherwise, you can write down the exact model, look for the exact model and pick it up like this. When you click on this, it will appear over here, and the table of the production year will appear to you to choose and define the exact year. On this section, you will find subtables or submodels for other tables, for example, these years of productions. But it can appear other models and submodels tables. The other option is to look for the model or for the brand by an advanced search. Clicking on this arrow over here, the blue one, you can see that you have a more advanced search by the model name, the brand name, category, if it's cars, trucks, motorcycles, etc., the year, and some other tables like tables of models, table of regional market models only for the country, or submodels. These are all tables that you can look for a specific model in the country. You can look for a specific code, some registration code or national code, or the chassis code, a VIN number if you have the information for. You can look also for the models that are not in multicut. In this case, we'll show you also the models that we don't have in the multicut database. Let's clear our search and click on the search button. This will bring, in this case, all the list of all our models that we have and that we don't have in multicut. And it's registered in the database. You can go and look for the exact one by browsing all the pages. Or you can put some model name, like as we saw before, 307. You can look for a specific text for the category, and click search will bring us the exact model that we would like. Here we have some more buttons to clear all our search, or to see the recent searches, the recent models that we worked with, or our favorite models that we are usually working with. After we did this, we should choose and define the year, and we can go next with the wizard. This will bring us to the model definition stage. As you can see in the upper level, the navigation bar, the yellow one, you can see all the stages that we have done and the stages that are going to be the next step. We can go always back to the main details or to the definitions or even to the catalog if it's something that we would like to do before. So this navigation bar will let you go for every step in the process. In the definition model, in the properties definition, we will have now to define the exact information about this model. As you can see, it will deduce all the non-relevant models that cannot be in the combination. After you did this, of course, you can go and see some optional definitions and to define some more, or all the options that you have for this vehicle. Of course, the first option is the main model options and the mandatories. The next stage will bring us to the catalog itself. The catalog interface is a bit changed also. You still have the main categories, the main subject that now are in the right side, and the lists. Now we will pick up our parts that we would like to replace and to repair. This will be very similar to what it was before. It will open a new screen, the repair screen in this case, where you need to choose the exact time estimation for this repair. You can do it either by plus and minus to define the time by yourself. You can determine also the price, or you can use the constants like slight, medium, or extensive, which are coming with a calculation of the surface of the part. After this, you will have the information of the labor, some procedures if there are any, and the labor details with the labor time and the refinish, which you can of course edit and change. After you did this, we can go next with the wizard that will bring us to the phase of the required definition by the parts you've selected. So now we need to define again some definitions for the properties that derives from the parts you have selected. We will choose this one and this one, and after we finished with this definition, we will have all the list of items that we need for our estimation. Of course, here you can add some more parts or labor, manual. This of course will open again the part screen, which you can write down all the information manually. The same will be for the labor. Clicking on one of the parts will open this screen to update the information of the part. We have the information that comes from the database. We can go to the parts options stage and see which is the catalog number and which is the price. And we can change, of course, whatever we would like. After we've finished, you can click finish and the part item is updated. Clicking on the finish, this is the last stage of this wizard, will bring us to the main screen after the wizard with the list of parts, the list of labor and the total. We can also import some items from a predefined kit for a damage or for the service. If we click on this button over here, it will open our wizard, the new multi-kit wizard, with the stage of the kits. In this case, we can define or select from a predefined kits that we have in the system for damage, maintenance, mechanical, every subject. In this case, we have only one, so we will take this one and we will add it into our estimate. Clicking on the next button will bring us also to the inspection that are coming from this kit, and we can already report about this inspection, if it's okay or not. Next will bring us to the main kit's items, where we need to define and decide which are the relevant items that we would like to put in our estimate. These are all the items that are coming from the kit, from the predefined kit. The blue ones are already inside our estimate. But over here we can decide whether to put them into a replaced part or a repair. In this case, this one is already inside. This bar I don't want, so I can uncheck this checkbox. The front grille I will leave, the radiator also. Front panel I don't need to repair, so I can reduce it. And also the headlamp. For the AC condenser, we would like to repair. After we did this operation, we can go next. This will put inside our estimate all the items that are coming from the kit, which we were decide about. Clicking on the next, we will define the labor estimation time. This will be a slight damage repair. Next. And at the end, again, we are in the list of items that are coming from our estimation and from the kit repair. At the end, clicking on the Finish button will bring us again to the main screen, where we have again the full estimation with the parts and labor. Now, to get back to each of the stages in the wizard, we can click on one of these buttons on this bar. Details will bring us to the main details screen, this stage in the wizard. Clicking on the catalog will bring us to the catalog stage in this wizard, the same one, as you can see. At the end, we can make some operations. We can print this estimate, this report. Again, it's the new wizard in action. And you can create a PDF format report or HTML, or just send it for email attachment. Another operation that you can do is saving this estimate, this repair quote, into several options. We can start a repair process. We can save it as kit. We can export the data to a CSV file or as a PDF file. And we can go and do all these operations if we would like. This is about the new wizard and its conventions. And it will work like this in all the system of the Auto3P Horizon.